Chapter 3: Money inside a lean business. Money in a lean business follows a simple path. A customer says yes. Cash arrives. You deliver. You pay your helpers and suppliers. If anything is left, you keep some and you plant some. When the path is short and smooth, you feel safe. When the path is long and rough, you feel tired even in good months. This chapter shows the life of $1. We compare cash to profit. We time every step from promise to payment. We learn a small tool called the cash conversion cycle. We adapt it for services and for subscription products. We finish with a 10-minute audit, 3 example maps, and a short list of fixes that work in the real world. 1. $1 journey. Imagine a single dollar entering your system. Where does it wait? Who touches it? When does it leave? You can draw it as a line with 4 stops. First stop, the customer says yes. If you collect payment now, the dollar is already yours. If you invoice, the dollar waits. If you allow pay later without a plan, the dollar wanders. Second stop, the dollar reaches your bank. You can now pay bills with it. If you use a platform that holds money for a few days, the dollar rests there first. If you accept cash at a stall, the dollar rests in the drawer until night. Third stop, you pay others. Suppliers, contractors, platforms, taxes. The goal is simple. Cash in before cash out when possible, and with as few days between as you can manage. Fourth stop, the surplus. This is the slice that becomes owner pay, reserves, or investment. If there is no surplus, you do not have a business yet. You have a project that needs redesign. Say the journey out loud for your own work. A client pays a deposit by card. We deliver the draft. We collect the balance on handoff. Once a week we pay helpers and tools. Each Friday we sweep 10% to reserves. You should be able to speak it in one breath. 2. Cash, profit, and timing. Profit is a story told on paper. Cash is a fact told by the bank. Timing is how long it takes a fact to catch up with a story. In accounting, a sale may be recorded when work is done or when an invoice is sent. But cash only exists when money arrives. Costs can be recorded when bills are received, even if you pay later. This is why a business can show profit and still run out of cash. The story says you won. The bank says you did not. You do not need to become an accountant. You only need 3 truths. 1. A sale that does not bring cash soon is a strain. 2. A cost that demands cash before a sale is a strain. 3. Strain is reduced when you pull cash forward and push payments back, ethically and with clear terms. 3. The cash conversion cycle in plain language. The cash conversion cycle measures how many days your cash is tied up. It adds 2 kinds of waiting and subtracts 1 kind of help. Waiting 1. How long customers owe you. Waiting 2. How long inventory sits before it turns into sales. Help. How long suppliers allow you to pay. You will see many formulas in textbooks. You do not need them here. You need only the idea and a quick habit. For a shop with inventory, count 3 numbers. A days to collect from customers. A day's inventory sits before sale. A days you get to pay suppliers. Add the first 2. Subtract the third. The result is the number of days your cash is tied up. Lower is better. Below 0 is best. Customers pay you before you must pay suppliers. For a service business with no inventory, the middle part is 0. Your cycle is simply days to collect minus days to pay helpers and vendors. For a subscription product, the cycle can be very short or negative. Annual prepay gives you cash long before your monthly costs catch up. This is a strong engine if you treat the prepay as a promise you must honor for a year. 4. A 10-minute CCC audit. Once a month. Walk through 3 steps. Step 1. Pick 5 recent orders. Write the date of order, the date you invoiced or charged, the date money arrived, and the date you paid suppliers for that work. Calculate the days between each step. Average them. That is your cycle. Step 2. List any items you keep on hand. How many days do they sit before sale? If you do not know, Label boxes with dates for 2 weeks and count again. Step 3. Look at supplier terms. If you usually pay immediately by habit, ask whether Net 7 or Net 14 is available if you set up autopay. A small change can shave days of strain. This is not a spreadsheet marathon. It is a kitchen table check that keeps the engine honest. 5. 3 example engines. A. Canvas in 3 minutes, local service. Promise, any phone photo to Canvas in 3 minutes. Cash path, pay first by card or QR. Inventory, small, rotated weekly. Suppliers, paid each Friday. Cycle, customers pay now. Inventory turns in less than 7 days. Suppliers are paid in 7 days. The cycle is near zero or negative. This is why the stand feels safe even on a slow Tuesday. The owner can further reduce risk by keeping fewer slow sizes and introducing gift cards to smooth rainy weeks. B. One-page website, small agency. Promise, a simple site in 72 hours. Cash path, 60% deposit on booking, 40% on handoff. Inventory, none. Suppliers, contractors are paid within 7 days. Cycle, deposit arrives before work. Balance arrives within 3 days. Helpers are paid after the balance clears. The cycle is slightly negative. The owner protects it by sending the final payment link at the moment of handoff and by scheduling contractor payouts every Friday instead of ad hoc. C. Tiny Clinic Booker, lightweight SaaS. Promise, online booking for micro clinics at $29 per month. Cash path, card on file, monthly auto charge. Annual plan with 2 months free. Inventory, none. Suppliers, hosting, email, and support tools paid monthly. Cycle, monthly is short, annual is negative. Prepay gives cash now, while service costs arrive slowly across the year. The founder must guard this advantage by lowering churn. A wave of cancellations turns prepay into a future burden. Onboarding and support content are investments that protect the engine. 6. Common drags and clean fixes. Drag, slow invoicing. Fix, invoice the hour work is done. Use a template. Set an alarm on your phone. Make it a ritual like brushing your teeth. Drag, big bills that demand cash up front. Fix, ask vendors for Net 7 or Net 14 with autopay. Many will accept if you are polite and predictable. Drag, discounts that drain margin without a reason. Fix, discount only for speed or scale. Speed means pay now. Scale means buy more. Write it in your terms. Drag, holding inventory to look full. Fix, show samples and deliver quickly. Take deposits. Offer pickup at 4 instead of we have every size. Drag, platforms that hold cash. Fix, choose payout options with fewer days. Balance this with fees and with convenience for your customers. Drag, projects that end with we'll pay soon. Fix, split the scope. Many small handoffs. Many small payments. Fewer large, slow ones. 7. Simple scripts that move cash forward. Deposit script for services. To book your slot for Wednesday, we take a 60% deposit. It lets us book our helpers and guarantee the timeline. The balance is due on handoff. Shall I send the link? Phase billing script for a larger client. We'll deliver in 3 steps. Each step has a clear handoff and payment. This keeps the pace steady for both teams. Here are the dates. Vendor terms script. We value your service and want to stay a long-term customer. Our cash comes in 7 to 10 days after delivery. Could we shift our due date to the 15th with autopay? It will help us stay perfectly on time. Prepay script for subscriptions. Many clinics prefer an annual plan. It is the same service with 2 months free. You pay once and forget it for the year. 8. The weekly cash calendar. Pick 3 small windows on your calendar. A Monday morning, check open invoices and send gentle reminders. A Wednesday afternoon, pay vendors who are due and schedule the next batch. A Friday at 4, run the cash list, update the canvas, and set next week's tiny experiment. Consistency beats urgency. When everyone who deals with you sees a rhythm, they respect it. Rhythms shorten cycles. 9. Guardrails for healthy cash. Set 3 limits and stick to them. A no custom work without a deposit. A no inventory order larger than what you can sell in 2 weeks unless pre-sold. A no net 30 terms for new clients until you have a written history together. These are not iron rules for every season. They are default stances. You can bend them for a clear reason. You never break them because of pressure in the moment. 10. Tiny experiments for the next 2 weeks. Week 1. Move one standard item to pay first checkout. Add an annual plan with a clear bonus. Time your invoicing and shave 1 day. Week 2. Split a large scope into 2 phases with 2 payment links. Ask one vendor for net 7 with autopay. Label your inventory with the date it arrived and reduce any stack older than 2 weeks. At the end of week 2, read your scoreboard. New orders. Cash in. Cash out. Net change. Days from order to payment. If the last line fell by even 1 day, you have made real progress. 11. A brief word about ethics. Pulling cash forward is not a trick. It is a promise device. When customers invest first, they show commitment. When you collect with clear terms, you show respect. Paying vendors on the promise date is not a favor. It is the ground of trust. The whole system is built on small, honest promises kept. 12. Chapter recap. Money in a lean business is a short story. Make the cash path clear. Collect before you spend when you can. Measure timing when you cannot. Use the cash conversion idea to see where days are hiding. For services, deposits.